Good morning, children. How are you? I hope you all are well. So now let us start with our grammar chapter. Earlier we had done the noun cases, in that we had done the nominative case, the objective case and all. So now this is the possessive case. In the possessive case, we see that possessive means it belongs to someone, or it is belonging to someone, or someone is possessing it. Possessing it means to have it. So when we use a possessive case, in the possessive case, apostrophe s is added. We use apostrophe s. So the apostrophe s is added to the noun. Now there are certain rules where apostrophe s is added. Sometimes we add it after the noun, sometimes we add it after s is there. So there are certain rules. So one by one we will go through the rules. You can copy this in your notebooks also. So now look here first. The first rule is what? Apostrophe s is used with singular and plural nouns not ending in s. They don't end in s. It might be a noun. It might be singular. Singular, singular means one and plural means more than one. It might be any number. So nouns that do not end in s, we add apostrophe after the word. Now see here, this Priya's dress. The word is ending with a. So we have done apostrophe and then we have written s. Priya's dress. So like that you can add your own examples also. Now look at the second. Second rule is what? We use only apostrophe. This is the sign of apostrophe. We use only apostrophe sign with plural nouns ending in s. Plural means more than one. So in these nouns, what do? Is we use apostrophe after the word. Now look here for the example, the bird's nest. Birds. There might be any number of birds. Or the boys' school, girls' hostel or ladies' hostel. So like that, in these words, apostrophe is added after s. Now let us look at the third rule. In a compound word. Now what is a compound word, children? Do you know a compound word? What is it? Yes, a compound word means two words, when we join them together, that becomes one big word. So that is called as a compound word. Two different words, when we join them together, it becomes one big word, that is called as a compound word. So in a compound word, the last word takes apostrophe s. The last word, means two words, we are joining them together. So the last word takes apostrophe s. Now look here. My sister-in-law's car. My sister plus in-law is sister-in-law. Sister-in-law's car. So we have written apostrophe after w. Look at the second example. School teacher's job. School plus teacher is the school teacher. This is a compound word. So teachers, after r we have done apostrophe. We have written apostrophe s over here. Understood, children? Now let us go to the fourth rule. In case of a noun or a title containing several words. Now some words are very big. So apostrophe s is used only with the last word. Again I repeat, in case of a noun or a title containing several words, apostrophe s is used only with the last word. Now look here, the king of Bhutan's visit. The king of Bhutan is visited. So after Bhutan, I have written apostrophe s, visit. Understood? So these four rules are there. Still three more rules we are going to see. Now let's begin with the fifth rule. Look at the fifth rule. When two nouns are in opposition, not opposite, it is opposition. Opposition means what? When a word or a phrase is placed next to another so as to qualify or explain it. Now see here. Opposition, the meaning of opposition is what? When a word or a phrase, you know what is a word? A word is a single unit of a language. And phrase, it is a group of words which does not make complete sense. So when it is placed next to another as to qualify and explain it. Now, so then we use apostrophe s is added to the appositive, not to the noun. Now in a sentence, when an appositive means what? Again I'll explain it to you. Appositive means when a word or a phrase is placed next to another so as to qualify the noun, then apostrophe s is added to the appositive word but not to the noun. Look here. That is Gupta, the author's bungalow. Here authors we have given apostrophe S after author. We have not given apostrophe S after Gupta. It is a proper noun. We have not given there. Now what word is qualifying the now author's bungalow? So after R we have given apostrophe. Understood, children? Now look at the sixth rule. When two nouns are closely connected, then apostrophe S is used with the second noun. Now look here. Sohan and Mohan's mother. Sohan and Mohan are closely related. So we use apostrophe S with the second noun, not with the first noun. Understood? This is the sixth rule. Yes. Now look at the seventh rule. In this seventh rule, what I have written here? When two nouns are connected by and, add apostrophe S to each of the nouns if they imply. What is the meaning of imply? Imply means suggest or to tell something. Implies or separate positions means what? If the two nouns, they imply means they suggest separate position. Position means their belongings or what they own. Possession means what they own or what belongs to them. Then we add apostrophe S to both the nouns. Understood? Again I repeat, when two nouns are connected by and, add apostrophe S to each of the nouns if they imply. Imply means they suggest. What they suggest or what do they imply? Separate positions. Now here example is Sona's and Mona's toys. Means Sona also has toys, Mona also has toys. Means they have their own possessions. So we have written apostrophe after Sona, apostrophe S, and after Mona also apostrophe S. Sona's and Mona's toys. Understood, children? Now in your textbook take out page number 6. Page number 6. Here use of the possessive case is also there. I'll just look in your books. I'll just explain it to you. Okay. Now the possessive case is restricted. Restricted means sometimes it is only used for a particular thing. To the nouns shown below. Now look here. First one is nouns denoting persons. Now here what is a Anu's book or a girl's face. Understood? Look at the second. Nouns denoting living things like animals, birds or insects. Where it is restricted, where we have possessive cases, restricted to nouns denoting living things like animals, birds, insects, such as now examples are monkey's tail, lion's paw, a bird's feathers or the peacock's feathers also you can write. Okay, now look at the third one. Nouns denoting personified things such as India's heroes, nature's law, fortune's smile, death's day. These are some examples. Now look at the fourth one. Nouns denoting time or space or weight or value as. Now for time, a day's journey or 3 months leave or 1 month's vacation. These are all related to time. Now space, a boat's length, hair's breadth, a razor's edge. These are some examples. Now for weight, a pound's weight, value, a shilling's worth or 5 pounds worth. So these are 4 examples here given on page number 6. The possessive, you read again, the possessive case is restricted to the nouns shown below. Okay. Now one main point to remember, it is on page number 7. Point to remember. Please learn this by heart and always remember this. If you want, you can note it down in your notebook. The possessive case should be used to denote possession or ownership. Thus, it is better to say the defeat of the enemy than the enemy's defeat, even though no doubt arises as to the meaning. Here, the defeat of the enemy and the enemy's defeat. The meaning does not change, but it is more appropriate to use the defeat of the enemy than the enemy's defeat. Understood, children? Now, on the same page, there are some exercises for you. Which of the now look at the first one. Which of the following phrases are correct? Now here 13 examples are given over here. Which phrase is correct? Now what is a phrase? A phrase is a group of words which does not make complete sense. So which of these phrases are correct? You have to tell. Now first one, A.R. Rahman's music. It is a correct phrase. Right? Do the correct mark like this. Tick mark like this for the first one. Okay. Now look at the second. The month's last day, where apostrophe is given after H. It is not a correct sentence. So just put a cross mark over there. It is not a correct phrase. A.R. Rahman's music is correct phrase. The month's last day is not a correct phrase. Now look at the third one. The Queen's crown. Yes, it is mentioning something. The Queen's crown. It is a correct phrase. Understood? Fourth, today's newspaper. That is also a correct phrase. Understood? So in this way, 4 we have done, 5 to 13. In the textbook only you have to mark it. Is it clear, children? Okay. Now look at the second exercise. Correct the following sentences. What is there? You have to correct the following sentences. Now see here, before doing that exercise, we will see here this point to remember the possessive case. What is there? The possessive case should be used to denote possession or ownership. Thus, it is better to say the defeat of the enemy than the enemy's defeat. So, this rule, this point we have to understand while we are doing the second exercise. Now, look at the question. Correct the following sentences. The table's legs are broken. What is that? The table's legs are broken. Now, we have to write the sentence properly. This does not sound good. So, what will be the first sentence? The legs of the table are broken. Yes? The legs of the table are broken. What is the sentence? The table's legs are broken. What is the correct sentence? The legs of the table are broken. Now, look at the second sentence. This sofa's foam is very soft. This sofa's foam is very soft. Now, how you will write it correctly? The foam of this sofa is very soft. So this way you have to make the sentences. Okay, now look at the ninth example. Look at the ninth, third, fourth and all you do on your own. Look at the ninth example. There is no girls' hostel in this town. Now there is no girls' hostel in this town. Where is the apostrophe given? After L. After L they have written apostrophe S. But in this sentence, the correct sentence is there is no girls is plural. So we have learned after plural when they end in S, a noun which ends in S, we give apostrophe after S. So 9 sentences. There is no girls' hostel in this town. There is no girls' hostel in this town. These are some examples which I have solved. Now rest of the examples you do in your notebook. If you have any doubt, you can just ask me. Now look at the fifth sentence. I want to take a few minutes rest. Here also look at the fifth sentence. It is little confusing. I want to take a few minutes rest. Now here the sentence will be same but only after minutes. Nothing is given. When you write the sentence after minutes S, you give the apostrophe in example 5. I want to take a few minutes rest. What the word is ending in S. So we have to give the apostrophe after S. In the sentence, there is no change, only the apostrophe you have to give. Understood? So rest of the sentences you write in your notebook. Then, if you have any difficulty, any query regarding this, you are free to ask me. Okay, children. Bye.